Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is XBeat Ninja, and welcome to my second channel. Now, if you're returning or you're totally new to me, you might be wondering what happened to the first channel. Well, the first channel is still up. It's still titled XBeat Ninja, and I decided to devote that channel to just a pure gameplay, no commentary channel, which is kind of the route it's taken over the past few months because I am a master and follower of laziness, and I'm not trying to be that way anymore. So I decided to make a new channel and just do commentaries and commentaries only on this channel. So if you're not a fan of my commentary or you don't like it, you sick bastard, what is wrong with you? I am awesome! Please check out XBeat Ninja. The same type of content will be uploaded on both channels. Different videos, of course, but First Light will be on this channel just like First Light will be on the other channel, just one without commentary, one with you get the gist of it. So, Infamous First Light. Oh my god. Fetch, my wife, I don't know, I was trying to think of what I can use with the word pinnacle. So I'm just gonna say pinnacle because I just want to say pinnacle, but man, it's been a long time coming. I love Fetch. This is just an amazing character. You know, it's crazy to have like a little crush on a character, but I love me some Fetch. I am like the leader of the We Love Fetch group. We meet every Thursday. Please come by for donuts and herbal tea. I don't even know what herbal tea is, but please come by. We meet at 8 to talk about and confess our love for Fetch. This game by no means is new. It's been out for quite some time. I think this game was released in, I want to say August or September, and it kind of dropped off my radar because I'm the type of person that I'll be conductor of the hype train. I'm like gun-ho, money ready, throwing it at the screen, and then I'll get distracted very easily by something else, and I'll be pretty ecstatic about that game, and then my mind just goes all over the place. So around November, I think Sony announced they gave like a sneak peek of their PlayStation Plus games for January, like a sneak peek, and I saw that First Light was one of them, and I was like, holy crap. She did get her own game, a standalone game. So I was able to play it. I was pretty happy. It's a fantastic game to me. You know, I know everyone feels different about Infamous Second Son and probably First Light as well, but I love this franchise a lot. Now, I have to remind you, I've never played Infamous 1 or 2 or 3 if there is a 3, but I've never played the Infamous franchise besides Second Son and First Light. So I'm totally new. I'm coming from Xbox 360. This is a crazy franchise. I love it. I love the characters. I love Delsin. The powers are crazy. I hope Sucker Punch really decides to continue this because I mean, they do have quite a bit. I mean, they have the perfect setting and the character for it. Of course, everyone would like to see new characters and powers, but that's where Delsin kind of kicks in a little bit because he's a sponge. You know, he can have any power. I think he can have any power he wants as long as he makes skin-on-skin contact. So it'd be crazy to see like paper power. You know, you have Paper Trail, the ending for that. You know, they can go off on that too. But like the paper power that Celia had, that was so pretty to look at. The silhouettes of the paper, it's absolutely amazing, and it'd be pretty fun to see. What kind of like melee options Paper has and stuff like that. I thought that was really fun. So, I mean, you have Delsin, who's a sponge. He can have like, all types of powers. I mean, you got a little trilogy going on. I mean, I would like to see more. Of course, I want to see more characters, but I would like to see more of Delsin, Fetch if possible. I mean, can't get enough of Fetch. Eugene, more backstory on Eugene and Hank, because we know Eugene. They gave a little bit more of information about Eugene towards like the loading screens. We know, I think his mom, and don't quote me because I don't quite remember what it said, but I think his mom was like senator, and she was like one of the first people to call the DUP on her son, which was really cold blooded. You know, I was sitting next to my mom one day. I was like, man, if I had like some freaky type superhuman powers, would she narc on me? I was like, oh, that's crazy to think about because that's scary, to think you got superpowers, man. People might tell, call the I don't know, police or super, I don't know, superhuman management. I don't know where I was going with that, but it's crazy. I was like, man, she might not call me if it's something like beneficial to her. Of course, my mom wouldn't call. I hope, that's me. Giving my mind some reassurance. Man, that's my mom. She's not gonna call on me. She's not gonna narc. But I'd be pretty crazy if it's like beneficial to her. Like if I could fly, My mom is a big knitter. She might like go get my package. Fly and go get my package so she won't have to wait for like the UPS or FedEx. But yeah, it's all types of powers I would love to see them do. It's a crazy game, and I really like First Light. There's some aspects about First Light that I really enjoyed that I wish was in Second Son. Like the battle arena, that would be pretty fun to do if that was in Second Son from the get-go. Now with First Light, I believe if you own, and I didn't really read it, I saw the word Delta, and I was just hitting X. I was just mashing. But I believe if you do have Second Son and First Light, you can play as Delson in First Light in a either the survival or the what's the other one? Rescue mission, challenges, which I was able to do, and that was really fun. I did it first with First Light. With Fetch. I got absolutely demolished. Now, remind you, I did not have all the upgrades because I don't think I finished the campaign just yet, so I didn't have too much too many upgrades, too many powers to go off of. And I did it with DUP and demonic projections. Incurting K, she's using Eugene, you get the drift of it. And that was that was impossible. DUP was one thing, but worrying about like freaky demonic demon projections with lasers shooting at you, that was just no. that made it all the much more hard to complete. And so they have leaderboards, and I was looking and I was like, how in the hell are these people doing this? Some of them are like in the 2 and 3 million point range, and I'm sitting here like at 50K struggling for my life, just running around. What I did do is that I let the waves build up. I guess I wasn't attacking enough, and the waves, enemies just started building up after wave after wave after wave, and I really wasn't on top of that. So once I completed the campaign, I went around Seattle, and I was chasing all these luminaries and stuff like that, like beating up drive-bys or stopping drive-by shootings and all the hostages. Now, if this game is and I'm only kidding, but if this is any representation of how Seattle is, holy shit, you guys have a drive-by and hostage issue going on that needs to be addressed. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure they don't have a problem, but it was absolutely crazy. You could be running down the street and then all of a sudden just people driving by just shooting at you. I'm like, what the hell? But it's the same way with Infamous Second Son. I think that's a never-ending cycle. Second Son, you have like those drug deal locations, and then you have the DUP zones that you have to get rid of. I believe this is the same way. That's the answer to Second Son. They have the hostages, and then you have like the random drive-by shootings, which is pretty crazy. So I was, trying to suck up as many points to buy more upgrades so I won't get absolutely demolished. And then on I think it was like my third go around, I did it with DUP projections only, and I had a fair amount of upgrades unlocked. And I was able to make it around maybe 1.5 million, which took me around like 27 minutes, 30 minutes to accomplish. And at that point, I just gave up because I was getting tired of like running around, which wasn't hard at all. There were some sticky situations, like there's just too many enemies around me. Luckily, she has a super move just like Delson, which is called a Singularity. She like goes into her what do you call it, Hadoken? Her Kamehameha stands, and then she shoots out like a pink neon ball, and then that sucks up all the enemies that's in the vicinity, and then just explodes, which is really neat to see. I really like her super move. I'm not too sure. I wish she had Delson's silhouette. She really doesn't leave a silhouette trail when she's running, not like Delson does. But it's pretty to look at. It's all I don't know how to describe it. It's all wavy and crazy. Um, but I'm not too sure whose Neon I like better. Probably Fetch's, just because I really like Fetch. She's my wife. She just doesn't know it yet. Gonna have Sucker Punch, implant my memories in the game. I don't know. It's I just like the character a lot. Hopefully we see a new Infamous coming out soon or announced at like E3 or something because I really like this game. Um, Pretty sure Sucker Punch is probably working on the new IP, but at some point, and I'm not too sure about that. That's just an assumption. I hope they come back to this game, or there's more DLC, like another standalone DLC, like First Light, where they talk about Eugene and Hank, because I would like to, like I said before, um, like more information. Would like to play as Eugene, especially because at the end of Second Son, he made like that big demonic. I'm pretty sure that was a projection. I'm not too sure, but that big demonic, thing at the top of the roof at the tower, and I was like, man, that's pretty sick. If that's like a super move you can do, like change him to like that big demonic, statue, whatever, for a few seconds and demolish enemies. That'd be pretty dope. But man, this game is it's really pretty to look at. Both First Light and Infamous Second Son. It's crazy how much I've enjoyed this game. Only issues I really had with Second Son was after you complete everything, there's really not much to do besides beat up drug dealers and wipe out BUP zones, and that's an endless cycle that always occurs in different locations. Um, but other than that, if we had the ability to go inside, small stuff like go inside stores and stuff like that, that'd be pretty neat. Go inside buildings and random challenges like save the citizen or find this lost child, something to keep me coming back because I haven't played Second Son for quite some time. Um, I did for a while. I did just cut the game on and run around the city because that's really fun. Still to this day, that's really fun to do. But other than that, 10 minutes and I was done. I played through the game twice. I did not like the evil ending. Not because it wasn't a good ending, because it was depressing. It was depressing, man. That was stressful. And I won't spoil nothing. For the people who are interested in playing Second Son that have not played it yet, but the evil ending, what he does to that's all I'm gonna say. That was just, I had to, as soon as I finished the evil ending, I booted up my finished hero campaign just to make myself feel better. And then, the death of Reggie. Oh shit. I just spoiled it. My fault. I'm just sitting here, my mind is just going 100 miles a minute. But yeah, that was depressing too. Just for the simple fact my first name is Reggie, so I was hoping in the evil ending I was going to be able to save him because that character reminds me so much of myself. Overprotective, yada yada yada. I really like that character. Even when he finally went kaput, I was hoping some way he was still alive, but no. And then the memorial at the end was very touching, so I really enjoyed that. Um, First Light, man. Campaign took me around, I want to say 4 or 5 hours. It was pretty good. It wasn't really too much new information that we did not know in Second Son, the information they did give about Fetch and Second Son. Um, but it was still good to play through it. It was really fun. Um, of course, she's not like a sponge, so Neon is what she has. Neon, Neon, Neon. But her combat and melee abilities is really sick. I really like it. And then they give you the option of if you store up enough triangles, you get I don't even know what you call it, but she drop kicks people. That is really sick. I really I really like that. Definitely when you doing melee and then mid combo, you just hit triangle. That is really sick. And then she has missiles and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Definitely was abused. The missiles was really abused in the battle arena because that saved my ass so many times. It was at one point where I just had a full bar of neon but I was just using my missiles constantly, running around looking for more neon posts to drain. That was really fun. Battle Arena is really fun. That's something I think everyone should try out. If you do not have First Light and you are interested in playing First Light, please drop by the PSN store if you have a PS4 and give it a free download if you have PlayStation Plus, because it is still available, along with Swapper, which I did not try out yet. And then for Vita, I believe it's Duke Nukem and Whoa, Dave, for PS3, I'm not too sure. But that's really it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and like. And if you want to see some gameplay but with no commentary, please check out my first channel. I do have First Light content on there uploaded already. The graffiti, which were really hard to do. Not like the spray paint on Second Son. That was a breeze. But aiming that controller with her doing her neon thing, that was hard. But yeah, check that out. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see all you guys later. More videos coming next Friday.